How's it going, guys? I'm here in Poland with the game director of The Witcher 3, Conrad, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the game. I've just sat down with the game for about 4 hours and it's been phenomenal. You guys have done amazing work. One of the first questions I want to get to is obviously The Witcher 2. If you haven't played The Witcher 2, can you just walk up to The Witcher 3 and start playing and get the full experience out of it?
Yeah, this was our main goals when we started thinking about The Witcher 3. That we want to create the game which will be open for every player out there, right? And we done it from different reasons. The first one is because of the first part of the game was only on the PC, the second part of the game was on the PC and the Xbox 360. But it's not very it's not easy to check the first game and the second game, and the universe is quite complicated.
It is, it's quite a depth.
Yeah, we're basing on the prose of the Andrzej Sapkowski, which is very cool, but it's also very rich. And to sell this information, you should get some information about the whole setting. And we thought that it would be, especially that we are in the times where next gens coming into the houses of the people, and they cannot just play on the new consoles in the old games.
Yeah.
And we thought that it's a very good idea to create the prologue differently. This time it's more calmer, but also it giving you the whole information you need to know about the Witcher, about the world, about the friends of the Geralt, about who you are and what you are doing. And I think that we created the game which is easy to
follow for anyone.
Exactly.
Anyone just step in and just enjoy the ride. Yeah.
Exactly.
Speaking of Geralt, now he's a good-looking guy. I mean, lock of grey hair. Yeah. He's quite a ladies' man. And in The Witcher 2, he bedded quite a few fair maidens. Is he as smooth talking in The Witcher 3?
Of course. It depends on your choices, right? But you got some moments in The Witcher 3 which with you can build some relationship. Exactly. Yeah. But it was the same in the books. Geralt was this kind of the guy who was very attractive, and women like him, and he got a lot of opportunities. Sometimes he use these opportunities, sometimes not.
Yeah.
And in the game is the same, right? But the choice, is on your side if you want to check, how it will be.
I can't see a lot of people saying no. I guess we'll see when guys play. Yennefer, the character of Yennefer. She's absolutely gorgeous. I have to know, was she modeled on a real life person? And if so, where can I find her so that I can marry her?
She was based on the Polish model, and we scan her. Then we done some modification on the model, but it was because of the engine, and we need to do some changes to make better mimics and so on. But actually, she's almost the same as on
the actual person. Yeah. What's her name? So I can Facebook stalk her later.
I don't know if I should.
He's making this awkward.
But if you dig in our stuff on our page, you'll find it.
If I Google it, I might find it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll check that out. Now the game world is absolutely massive. I mean, way bigger than The Witcher 2. When you guys design, because there's obviously your own engine, that's the Red engine. Witcher 2, you design the engine without the open world in your heads. Now to go from that, like a linear approach, to the massive open world, I think it's like 30 times bigger than the world of The Witcher 2. What were the challenges you guys faced?
It was a huge challenge, and and from the beginning it feels almost impossible to do such a game on this engine, which wasn't very easy to change for the open world, because for the open world you need more mechanics, like better streaming to build a huge world without any loadings, right?
That's the thing, yeah.
In The Witcher 2 we got manually streaming, where we got some areas and we put the layers with the meshes and quests, and it works this way. And here you cannot do stuff like this in so huge world, right?
Yeah.
We needed to roll the automatic streaming, which allow us to build so huge world. But also we decided to create a game around 30 to 40 times bigger. When we consider the
as big as
landscape,
40 times bigger.
Yeah, something around this.
Huge.
Not mention that the hours of play is around 200 plus,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
And it's huge. we couldn't do it only manually, right? And we set this challenge. People thought that it's crazy, but they start thinking how we can achieve it. And because of this craziness of the people who work here and about their motivation and really positive approach, they start to thinking how to cheat the system, right? And for example, our environment artist with our programmers designed that we need to get the forests in the game and how to do it easier. They create the brushes with templates of the foliage there, like you can put the tree with some mushrooms and some foliage. You can put different types of it. And then you just making this brush bigger and smaller and painting on the land. The forest is there, right? Also the same with the roads. That they taught how to create so many roads in the game, and they also created tool to paint the roads there. And what I want to say, they find some workarounds which allow us to create so huge game with less people and give also these people time to handcraft the rest of the location and make it unique, because you will not find the same looking places in the game. It's huge, but it's always something unique there. Also, we will not find any generic or fetch quest in the game. Every quest is unique. Every quest got unique storyline, and it's worth to explore the world and check what is out there, because it gives you a lot of fun.
Okay, cool. No, they did an amazing job crafting the world. Absolutely amazing job. Because the world is so big. Are you able to, I don't know if you guys have implemented any sort of can you check your map on a tablet perhaps, or can you only pause the game to check your map? Will there be any kind of, cross-platform functionality built in?
We thought about it, but then we need to consider that we need to finish the game in this year.
Like pretty soon actually.
And we need to polish it, we need to debug it and so on, and we resigned from this kind of the feature. We got it at some point, but it wasn't very polished and so on, and we decided to put more effort to polish the game itself and do additional stuff which will help you. But the map and the in the game is quite user friendly. You got the shortcuts on the path from the Xbox One. You will hold the what's called the button, the start button, let's say, on the right, and you will open the map. Instant in the PS4 part, you got the shortcuts for the panels, which help you also to navigate.
So it's pretty quick if you want to. It's pretty fluid if you want to take your map
faster, and I think that that it's enough. It's cool to get the map on the smartphones or some other applications, but as I said, we decide to polish more the game than adding some.
Now I've been reading a lot about the game on the net, obviously, and there's rumors going around. This is Jared's last Witcher game. We're going to see him. Is that it? He's
for now.
Yes,
we decided that this is the end of the story of the saga of the Geralt, which we start in the first game. We are not saying that we will not back to the Witcher universe, right? But most of us spent in this universe around 12 years, right?
So you guys are burnt out.
We need to get some fresh air, we need to find some motivation and inspiration out there, and maybe someday we'll back, but decision is in the board hands, and we'll see, right?
So it's the end of an era, huh? It's the end of a saga, jeez. So it's something you cannot not play The Witcher if you're a fan, Witcher 3. You have to see how it ends. The combat obviously has improved a lot from Witcher 2. I personally enjoy the horse-mounted combat that you guys have added, and as you approach an enemy, the whole game slows down. You just take his head off. What is your personal new favorite addition to the combat?
Oh my God, there is a lot of this, but start from the beginning. In The Witcher 2 we got a lot of feedback that combat is not so responsive as it should be, right? And we redesigned the combat, and right now we got some cool sequences of the animations in The Witcher 2. We got it also right now, but we creating the sequence from the really small animations, and those animations got the same timing. which allow us to break this sequence in any point. When you're pressing the dodge, you're dodging. When you press the parry, you parry, right? And you control the combat fully, right? The second thing is that we got a lot better AI of the monsters and human opponents, which allow you to get personal feeling of every combat in the game. It's not the same, and the monsters will behave a little different in different environments. And meeting with every monsters and checking his weak sides and strong sides is actually like the mini boss fight in the game. And almost every monsters which we will approach in the game is like this, and it giving you the need to thinking about the combat and
your angle of attack. You can't
right?
just swing and hope.
But from these small things which we added to the Witcher 3, my favorite is dismemberments, and and
it's so gory now.
More gory, gory combat,
which is amazing.
It's giving me the feeling that it's real. I mean, when you cutting with the sharp sword, the guy, you thinking that something should happen, and if he just fall on the ground, it's like, okay, it works, but But if you see the flying hand or head or leg, you're feeling that okay, it's real. I mean, it's the sword is sharp, and you're doing something, real, right?
It does. It feels powerful. It feels, visceral. So that's one of my favorite new additions is the gory ass combat. Let's talk about the platforms. Obviously, PC is the lead platform. I know you guys are, apparently everyone here, I've spoken to a few of the guys are like big PC fans. I'm a bit of a graphics whore, as you guys know by now, so I'm hoping to get this on PC. What are the big graphical differences we can see on PC instead of consoles?
I think that the NVIDIA add-ons, right?
All the trace effects and stuff like that.
Effects, the hairs, NVIDIA hairs, which changing a lot in characters. And I think that's all, because we trying to make the game very similar on the every platform. We wanted to not creating the feeling that somehow someone is worse and someone is better, because it's always there is the war between the consoles and PC.
PC is better. Come on, guys.
Exactly. and we tried to do the game the same. Of course, on the PCs will be different.
It's pretty
different.
Obviously, 60 frames.
If you got good PC, you can get 60 frames. You can play game on the 4K. You can change the distances of the shadows or the painting foliage or stuff like this, and this is the difference.
So it's prettier, but it's otherwise
but the style, the textures, the other stuff is the same.
Well, guys, I mean, I'm very, very excited to get my hands on it. 16th of May, we're going to be able to play it. 19th of May, that's extra 3 days. I'm a bit depressed now, but that's cool. And thank you so much, Conrad. It's been awesome. Thank you for letting us play this wonderful game and showing us around your beautiful studio. And guys, 19th of May, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt comes out. You better get it. It's the end of an era. Make it happen.